Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is early as fuck this morning, but I had to get up early this morning to come all the way to get to this market that I haven't been to in years. Bo and I used to go to this secondhand market called Hunter Markets. It's super popular here in Melbourne, but we stopped going when we moved because it was just too far away. And yeah, I just wanted to check out what they had. I haven't been there in so long, so I figured that maybe they had some new stuff. I am actually just now realizing that I don't have any cash, and I'm pretty sure that this is like a cash only market. So I specifically today am looking for a black mini skirt, like a black pleated micro mini skirt. I cannot find the one that I want at thrift stores, so I'm gonna have to give this market a go again. Anyway, let's go find out if I can actually buy anything here because I don't have any cash, and then we'll go from there. So this was my outfit, and since I usually show up to these things looking like absolute garbage, I was pretty proud of myself for actually like putting myself together today. So it was a $3 entry fee, but luckily most of the stall holders took card or did bank transfers as well as taking cash. This was the first stall that I checked out. Obviously this coat caught my eye. It is so stunning and it was only $50. I also checked out the accessories at this stall too, and immediately I was obsessed with all these like chunky boho style rings. But then I found this cross ring. It was so perfect for me, and the girl who was running the stall said that it even matched my necklace, which is so cool. The next stall had this insane bag. I think the style is called a hobo bag because it's like super slouchy, but it is covered in different sized silver studs. The only thing that I managed to pick out from this rack was this reversible tartan top. I was in love with it until I saw the price tag. Unfortunately, I do not have the budget to spend $130 on one item. Okay, I'd only been here for like 20 minutes at this point, but I had already looked through all of the racks here. A lot of stuff I could tell just from afar that it wasn't my style, so I didn't have a lot to show you guys, but I started looking through all of the $2 to $5 bins. I found the only black mini skirt here, and even though it was like a faux leather and I'm looking for more of just like a plain cotton skirt, I still wanted to try it on. So this was labeled a size 14, and usually I fit into a size like 10, maybe a 12, but this was so tiny I couldn't even like begin to zip it up. After that, I ended up just leaving with the ring and the bag. Both were $10 each. Okay, so we're done with Hunter Markets now, and I think it was like pretty successful because even though I only got 2 things, I have driven out here before and I haven't found anything, and I've had to go home, and that sucks. Definitely a success finding this amazing studded bag. Holy shit, I want to wear this right now because I feel like it would go with my outfit. And then literally finding this cross ring as I'm wearing the cross necklace. So aligning, oh my god. So yeah, I know I didn't get very many clips like inside there because I didn't really find much. I think that market specifically is for a lot of girls who don't dress alternative. They have a very specific style, and that style isn't really what I go for. It's a lot of brands like Tiger Mist and White Fox, but that's okay. I still think that everyone there had some really cool stuff. Because I am in the area and I don't know when I'm going to be here again, I am going to go and try and find some more markets if there's one around here, or just some thrift stores. I'm pretty sure there's like a Salvo's or a Vinnie's around the corner, and try and find my black mini skirt. I cannot find the one that I want. I'm gonna like insert a photo of exactly the type of skirt that I'm looking for, so then y'all do not get confused. So yeah, let's maybe go from there. I'll find a couple more thrift stores and we'll go thrifting in the area. Let's just do a whole day of thrifting and vintage shopping because I got nothing better to do. All right, so I came across this Vinnie's that had just opened, so literally no one was there. The first piece that I found was this long skirt. The colors were definitely giving like Halloween, autumn sort of vibes, and the raw hems were really cute. I wish this pleated skirt was just a plain black and red tartan instead of this like weird furry gray color. Would have been an immediate purchase otherwise. These boots actually went crazy. Of course, I hate the yellow, but they just looked so sick, even if they were $40. I'm always keeping an eye out for Princess Highway pieces. This would have been very pretty if it was just in black with the white lace instead of this burnt orange color. In the jewelry section, I found this gorgeous locket necklace, and I thought that I would get it for Bo since he recently bought me a locket necklace too. Okay, this blanket was so crazy. Look at how weird these dogs look. This was hand woven, and just the closer you looked at it, the more distorted that the dogs looked. I thought it was so funny. I bought it for my mom. I've been specifically looking for super short, like 60s mod style dresses in black, and this was the closest I could find. I also love the high boat neckline on this red dress. I really wanted to try both of these dresses on. The mini dress was so ugly with the square neckline, and it was also linen, which I'm really not a huge fan of. I figured that maybe I could turn it backwards and have like the high neck at the top. I did like it a lot more like this, but I think if the waist was a bit cinched, then it would be the exact silhouette that I was looking for, and I really just hated the square neckline in general. This dress was gorgeous, honestly, and I'm really obsessed with the neckline, but I definitely have to hem it to be shorter because I don't like this weird in-between length for skirts. I only picked up the blanket and necklace here, but I decided to walk down Chapel Street and check out some vintage and thrift stores that were there. This was the first store that I went into solely because of this window display. I immediately found this plaid pinafore, and it's in the exact colorway that I want. It's also from the brand Nuki. Unfortunately, the only other thing that I found here were these vintage plaid shorts. I thought that they were skirts at first, but the fact that they're shorts is like even cooler. But I'm really looking specifically for skirts and dresses today, so I went and tried on my pinafore. If this had a bit more of a high neck, I think I'd really love it. And it was a bit shapeless as well. Again, I turned it around to see how that looked instead, and it did look a little bit better, but clearly I was not going to wear this like that. It was very sad that I left it behind, but I was on to the next place, which was Stupid Vintage. I really love this store, but definitely be prepared for some super steep prices as all of it is curated. This skirt was so adorable. It was labeled as Mean Girls skirt, and that is absolutely what I thought about when I picked it up. But let's take a look at that price tag. Yep, $85. Let's put that immediately back on the rack. Check out this insane Emily the Strange jacket. From afar, I thought that it was a Vivienne Westwood piece with all the plaid and studs and the like punk patchwork on it, but it's Emily the Strange. I definitely wouldn't have fit into this gorgeous coquette top, but it was $65 anyway, so who am I kidding? I was not buying this. I came across this whole rack of just pleated mini skirts. This one was definitely my favorite because it was just gray and black, and I had to try it on even if it was out of my price range. All of them were that perfect silhouette with like the super thick, like straight band at the top and then the pleated bottom, and they were all the micro mini length that I'm looking for, but they started at like $60 I think and went up to $90, so yeah, no. Okay, I think Fred Durst is haunting me today because why did they have this genuine Limp Bizkit belt here from 2003? I'm not gonna lie, it kind of goes hard though. This dress was the only thing I actually considered spending money on. It was so perfect and gorgeous and stunning and everything. I absolutely did pray that it didn't fit me so that I wouldn't have to spend $80 on it. Okay, so I'm trying on this skirt and it was a little bit too big for me. It looked really cute just peeking out of my jumper though, and that's kind of why I want the little pleated moment like this. This dress fit me perfectly. God damn it, I cannot afford it, and I just was obsessed with it. God bless Bo saying that he would pay half for it, but I just cannot justify $80 for a dress. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep going back there. Every time that I go in there, it's the most painful experience ever. I find the most perfect item ever, and then I look at the tag and it's like $100, and I'm like, I just can't afford it, so I need to stop going in there. The next place I went to was this iconic bazaar. It has a ton of vintage and antique clothes, jewelry, other just like random knickknacks and stuff. I do really love coming here and looking around, but from the second you step inside, it is just so overwhelming because this is how the jewelry section looks. How the hell do people find anything here? This store was probably my favorite because of how many beautiful vintage dresses they had. This green dress was so stunning, as you can tell by my face. You can also probably tell by my face that it was way out of my budget. That was $150. This store was mainly like movie and theater costumes. They had this wasp waist corset and it had solid metal bows running down it. It was so gorgeous. They had quite a few like witchy, whimsy goth dresses as well, but they were very costumey, so the quality wasn't amazing, but I was just happy browsing, honestly. In the store next to it, there was this very, very precious baby doll dress in tartan. I was so in love with the velvet details, and it was only $33, which really isn't that bad. I'm simply choosing not to look at price tags from now on because this dress is so perfect. I don't even want to know how much it cost. Anyway, I went to try on the tartan dress and this was the change room. The doors were held together with a paper clip and I could see right over the top of them. So yeah, that didn't make me uncomfortable at all. The dress is so obviously for a child, but because it wasn't labeled that way, I just thought that it would fit me for some reason. Yeah, no, this was a horrible experience. That was really it, and I was a little bit disappointed about a few pieces. Honestly, what can you do? Okay, so that wasn't super successful, but that's okay. I'm glad that I tried on that dress in Stupid Vintage, so now I know like what kind of dress to look for when I go thrifting. So I might go home now, take a break. It's only 3 o'clock, so I might go to one more thrift store around my area. If not, then here is the quickest haul ever. I got this cross ring, this locket necklace, the dog blanket that I'm gonna give to my mom, and that studded bag. So yeah, that's what I got today. I'm still glad that I went out. I hit my move goal, so a win is a win. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you found this interesting. If you liked the video, then please give the video a like. And if you liked me, then please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!